Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Caroline. I'm back with a new video, so let's just get started. So the hair that I'm using today is from SVT Hair. I will leave all the links in the description box for SVT Hair if you guys want to check them out. But this is the packaging the hair came in. It came in this pink bag, and they sent me 4 bundles of hair with a lace closure. Now this is the pattern of the hair. Is a very tight curl pattern. This is their deep curly hair. The texture is very tight and very sort of coarse, but I'm going to be making a wig out of this 4 bundles of hair and using the lace closure. This is how the bundles look. It looks pretty good. It is wefted really well. It's just that the curls are so tight, so we're gonna try to work with this. And this is how the closure looks. This is the 4x4 lace closure. It's the regular size closure piece, and the curls on the closure looks exactly the same as the curls on the bundles. Alright, so I am going to be making a wig with this lace closure in the 4 bundles, but I do make my wigs off a sewing machine. That's a different video for a different time. But all my custom made wigs are made off a sewing machine now. But what I'm going to show you guys is how I prep this closure. The first thing I do, I'm going to bleach the knots on this closure piece. I did mix the Clara developer with 1 scoop of the Clara with like half of the developer, and I mix it in a cup, and I just apply it to the lace closure at the back of the lace closure because I just want to bleach the knots. I made it a thick consistency so the bleach would not bleed onto the hair. Okay, and then I just apply this all over the lace, and then I let it sit for about 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, I let it sit and process. After bleaching the knots on the closure, this is how it looks. I did let it sit, and then I went shampoo and condition it, and this is how the knots looks on this closure. You can see it bleached really nice, and you can see the color is not too orange. I did use the purple shampoo and conditioner to shampoo and condition this closure. Alright, so after bleaching the knots on the closure, I wanted to customize the closure a little bit and make it look a little bit more natural in the front and less bulky. So I did took my tweezers and I plucked out some hair from the hairline and tweeze it out a little bit more just to make the hairline look a little bit natural in the front. And you can see after washing this closure, the curls are still popping. The curls are defined still. So the tight curls did last after I washed this closure. And you can see the difference with plucking it out. You can see how nice and natural it starts to look in the front. Alright, so after plucking it out, and then I wanted to give a middle parting space in the closure. So I did open the parting space up, and you can see how nice the closure starts to look. It actually starts to look really natural, and I did give a little bit of baby hair, tiny bit of baby hair that I cut off. I'm not a fan of too many baby hair, but I did add a little bit more of baby hair. And you can see how the knots look. It looks really nice, and the hairline is plucked out. So this closure hair piece with the baby hair starting to look really, really, really nice. Alright, so this closure is prepped. This is how it looks after prepping it. Now I'm going to move on to the next day. This is the next day after I went ahead and made the wig with the 4 bundles of hair. This is how the inside of the wig looks after I make it with my sewing machine. This is how it looks inside. If you want to get a custom made sewing machine made wig from me, definitely send me an email. Let me know what you would like, and I will definitely love to do a sewing machine wig for you, because I guarantee you're gonna love it. Okay, so moving on, I went ahead and I applied the closure to the wig the next day, and this is how the wig looks. All right, this is how the curls look after the curls had dried on the closure. This is how it looks with the baby hair in the front after I prep it and the bleach knots. This is how it looks now. Alright, so the next thing I did was to define the curls on this wig. So for defining the curls, I used my spray bottle with water. I did use some leave-in conditioner, and I used some curling cream mix from Kinky, and I just apply it to the entire hair using my Denman brush. I brush out the curls, and the more I added the water, the leave-in conditioner, the curling cream, and the more I brush it with the diamond brush, the more the curls was popping. You can see how beautiful the curls starts to look after I starts to comb it out and open it up, and the curls really, really looks pretty. Now after defining the curls, oh my god, I was in love with the curls. I was in love with the curls. But one thing I will say, after the water did dry, the curls did become a little bit frizzy. So to keep the curls in place, I had to use a lot more curling cream to keep the moisture in so that the curl stays defined. But you can see how beautiful and gorgeous this curly wig looks. After bleaching the knots and after um, defining the curls, it looks really pretty. It was really nice looking, and I was ready to put it on. Alright, so before putting the wig on, I just wanted to define the parting space and define the hairline just to make it look a little bit more natural. So what I did was open up the parting space, and then I used my wax stick on the top with my hot comb just to open up the parting space, and then I added a little bit of the wax stick with some mousse to the baby hair in the front. I also used my She's the Bomb Good Cream, and I defined the baby hair a little bit more because this is curly hair, and I use a little bit of mousse just to make this wig look really pretty and natural in the front. After that, that was pretty much it I did with this wig. It was time for me to put it on. After styling this wig, oh my god, this wig was so gorgeous. The curl pattern was so beautiful. I was so excited. I couldn't wait for it to dry and for me to put it on. So I let it sit overnight and let it air dry. And after the next day, this is how the wig looks after I put it on. The curls are still beautiful and popping. I did have to use a lot of curling cream to keep the moisture and to keep the hair from being dry. After I put it on, that was pretty much it for this video. The hair turned out to be very nice. I will leave all the links in the description box for SVT Hair if you guys want to check out this beautiful deep curly hair, their bundles and their lace closure. Thank you all for watching. As always, I love you and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.